I'm Daniel Powell.
And I'm Michael Frye, and our project is the runaway alarm clock, as you can see here. The runaway alarm clock is an alarm clock that begins driving around autonomously on the floor after it's been going off for either 15 seconds or after you have already pressed the snooze button once and the alarm goes off again. The purpose of this is to make the user actually get out of bed in the morning and chase it around, to make them perform some type of cognitive function so they're actually awake when they turn off their alarm in the morning, rather than just slamming down the snooze button or slamming off the alarm button and then sleeping through it and missing whatever they're setting the alarm for. In addition, our project can be used as a remote control car with the controller right there, and it displays the date, the day of the week, and the temperature in either Celsius or Fahrenheit. We also have a recharge circuit, so both the battery in the controller and the alarm clock can be charged for long-term usage. And now we will demo our project. Now we're going to demonstrate the functionality of the runaway alarm clock. As you can see on the back is a panel with all of the buttons, switches, and knobs to operate the clock, and they're all neatly labeled so you know what function you are changing. We'll switch it on so we can begin using it.
Okay, we switch it on. We see it starts out at 12 because it hasn't been set yet. We want to set the time for 5 o'clock, so we press the set clock button. Clock increment button cycles through each parameter. We want 5 o'clock. It's already at 0, so we press clock set again. PM is good. The month is April, so we change that to 4. The date is the 22nd. And the day of the week is 1. It's Monday. So we press clock set again, and we're good. Then to set the alarm, we go through the same process, but we use the alarm set button instead of the clock set button. So we want to set that for 5:02. So we change that to 5. Alarm set. Oops, too far. Change that to PM. Now the alarm should be set. We can view the alarm time with the function mode. Right here at the bottom it shows the alarm time underneath the temperature, and at the top we have the date. So now we make sure that the alarm is set to on and the alarm switch, and then we set the mode to auto, and that means that it'll drive around when the alarm goes off. The alarm's going to go off for 15 seconds, and after that time is up, it'll start to drive around. We have IR sensors on the front and the back, which detect obstacles. They should keep it from running into a wall, but if it does run into a wall, it figures it out pretty quickly and tries to turn around and avoid the obstacle. Travels in a random pattern. You have to get out of bed, pick it up to turn it off. To turn it off, you just switch the mode to off, and wheels off. And then we switch this back to the screen.
Shows the time.
And the time is there. And then we can switch it to RC mode. Drive it around like a remote control car. Now the remote control here, you just switch it on, LED comes on, and it's got 0 turn radius, skid steering. Takes a little practice to get used to. The IR sensors are off in remote control mode, so you can run into anything or over anything you want. And then of course the third mode is wheels off mode, and that's just a simple alarm clock. There's no driving or anything, it just sits there and goes off like a regular alarm clock.
So now we're going to demonstrate the snooze functionality of the runaway alarm clock. It will, when the alarm goes off, we'll press the snooze button, and then a minute later it will begin to drive around autonomously and it will drive off of this table to show that it's able to drive off your nightstand or dresser or whatever you may keep your alarm clock on. Alarm set for 5:31.
Right, I'm gonna hit the snooze button right here. Now we have a minute before it goes off again.
And as you can see on the display functions, we can change the temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit, and we can also change between 12 and 24-hour clock. You can see the alarm time change to 17:31 rather than 5:31 p.m. And that time change also carries over to this 17:31 versus 5:31 p.m. Here we go.
You can see it's pretty durable. Pick it up, turn it off the same way as before. Switch it to off, wheels off. And see the time again.
24-hour mode. You're back. There you go.